Sketching polynomials. Let's go through this example. What's the information we need to write down? We need to write down what is the degree, is it positive or negative, and what are the zeros. So let's look at the degree. This is x to the first, this one's x to the second, so my degree is 1 plus 2, 3. It's a positive, since this is positive and the coefficients are all positive of the x. These zeros are x equals negative 4 and 2, but 2 is a double root. Let's sketch this now. So the only thing we're going to label is our x-axis. So we have a 0 at 2, and we have a 0 at negative 4. Now it's a positive, and it's degree 3. So it's from the last 0, from the farthest 0 on the right. Since it's positive, it's going to be going up. From here, it's going up. What happens at 2? This is a double root, because it's a squared there. So it's going to look like a parabola. So it will come and it's going to bounce off. It's going to look like a parabola when it's close. If we zoom in just on this little piece there, not the whole thing, but just in this area, and then it's going to come up. And I should have a little bit more room there. And then it has to come down, and at negative 4, what's going to happen? It's a single root, so it looks like a line. It's a linear factor. So it will go through. Just right in that section, it'll look close to a line, but it's going to start curving down as well. And there we go. So now let's check. On a positive cubic, the right side should be going up, the left side's going down. Yes, it is. Let's look at the next one. The degree this time would be cubed, and then a first, so the degree is 4. It's positive because it's all positive there. And our zeros are x equals negative 1 and 3. This time is a triple root. Remember, the triple root is looking like this. Or it could go the opposite direction. We don't really know. What we're going to do is look at, see what happens on the as we're going across. So we're going to start. And we put 1, 2, 3. So since it's positive and it's going up to the right, it's going to come in like, and it's going to have that little bend right there, and then it'll go down. And at some point it has to turn around. Now note, we don't have a scale for the y-axis, so we don't know exactly how far we're going to go down there. The only question really is, if we have kind of several ups and downs, we can do things relatively speaking if it should go higher or not. And then it's going up through here and it starts curving up. This is a linear factor at negative 1, so it's going to look like a line just in that little section, and then it's going to start curving up. Now let's take a look at this. A positive fourth degree, they either both go, well, positive means they both go up. Fourth degree means they either both go up or they both go down. So this agrees. Let's take a look at the next two. Our degree this time is 1, 2. So that's 3 plus 3 is 6. And again, they're all positive. So let's see what happens here. We have a 0. The zeros are x equals negative 3. 1 is a double root. And then 4 is a triple root. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And at 1, and at 1, 2, 3, negative 3. So since this is a even power, we know they're either both going up or both going down. It's positive, so that says they're both going up. So from this 4, it has to go up. It's a triple root, so it's going to bend down and come through just like a cubic graph. Now what happens at the 1? That's a double root. So that's going to look like a parabola. Since we're starting on the negative side of this, it'll come down and it's going to bounce off right at that 1. So it's looking, if we were zooming in right there, it's going to look like a parabola. We're not so concerned if it's a positive or negative. We're just looking what side we're on. Now let's take a look and see what's the distance between the 1 and the 4. That's 3. Between the 1 and the negative 3 is 4. So it's probably going to go a little bit farther down here before it comes back up. And then it's going to go through the negative 3 because that's a linear factor. It only occurs once. And I just want to try to make that look okay. And then it's going back up. Now that was looking a little too vertical here, so I'm going to fix it. And then I'll just fix the overall